everybody, Bucks Gearbox. Welcome to the table. Hey everyone, welcome back to the table, Bucks Gearbox, where I do quick overviews of knives and tools, everyday carry type things. And here we have the QSP Penguin. QSP stands for quality, service, and price. That's obviously marketing, but in my experience, I believe it's pretty true. It seems like the company lives up to what they're putting out there. This is the Penguin, and it runs the gamut. I want you to know this is a bit of an upgraded version, not by a lot, but a little bit. Sorry, it's a little dirty. I tried to clean it earlier, but I failed miserably. Anyway, it runs the gamut between about $30. I think they're running for $32 right now, all the way up to $110 for very upgraded components. And in the $30 model, you get D2, and then you move up into the $50 price range, which is where this one is, and you get steels like S35VN, which is what this is, and then you go up closer to $100. You get titanium scales, and you can even go up over that a little bit and get M390 as a blade material. So that's pretty cool that the company does that. It does lead to a little bit of confusion. So I just wanted to let you know this is the kind of the mid-grade version of the QSP Penguin. Either way you go, D2 steel, I'm a steel enthusiast, but not a steel snob. D2 steel is great. You just can't keep it wet. It's going to be great for you if that's what you get. And I actually plan, a little bit of a spoiler alert, I really like this knife. And this is one probably of the few knives that I plan to collect multiple versions of. I don't get into that very much. Once I have one, I'm usually satisfied and want to try something totally different. But I really like this knife so much that more of them are going to be added to the collection for sure. This is the KnivesPlus exclusive. I wanted to kind of show you what comes in the box. I'll just show you that really quick. I got this last year, and I don't know, they are making more exclusives over at KnivesPlus. I don't know if they plan to make more of these or not. In the box, you get the sticker, which is sweet. I haven't applied it to anything yet, so there it is. I wanted to show you this, the QSP guarantee card that comes in the box, so you can pause that and read it if you want. And then on the other side you get some specs, which is pretty cool. They seem to care about what they're selling, which is always a plus in my book for sure. I'm gonna keep that sticker out, maybe use it. Okay, so let's talk about the knife. Again, this is the KnivesPlus exclusive. It's got their blue jean micarta, which is now very, very like dark 80s dark jeans. I don't know if that'd be 80s or not. Anyway, it used to be a little more blue than this. It's turned into a dull gray because I have used it so much, and of course micarta gets a patino the more that you use it. That's normal, and it doesn't upset me in the slightest. I just wanted you to know. I might pop up a picture of what it looked like when I got it. I've had it for well over 9 months, I would say. And so it's seen a lot of use. So it's changed colors a little bit. Again, it's S35VN. Just over 7 inches total, and over a 3-inch blade. Just over a 3-inch blade, but you know, if you live in a place where you're not allowed to carry over 3 inches, I wouldn't advise carrying this one. Of course, all that's up to you, but be careful about that. It's a liner lock, which I really like. I know it's old school, kind of, but I like it. Micarta, as I've already mentioned, a reversible deep carry clip, which I quite like that. It's a nice clip, doesn't get in the way, it's not too big, and it definitely kind of tucks down in your pocket. And if you're left-handed, you can own this knife and enjoy it. Just swap the sides. Good stuff. I love it when they do that. Super smooth action, and it's on copper washers, and you can see how fast that thing flicks out. This is an easy knife to open and close with one hand. It is just awesome. It's a little bit difficult to do the reverse flick because the other side of the knife is just it's not cut out as much right here. So you can see that. I didn't realize I wasn't pointing at the camera, I was looking at the knife. So you can see that, you know, it's harder to get your finger in there to open it from the other direction. So I typically just open it with my thumb. It flies out, it's ready to go. It is so easy to use and manipulate. This is a very fun knife to fidget with. The blade shape is a sheep's foot, which I love. I love sheep's foot, Warncliffe style blades, and Tonto blades because I just find them incredibly useful. A lot of utility, opening packages, all the everyday stuff you'd ever need to do. I love those kinds of blades. So this one gets a lot of use. Let's do some size comparisons. This should be kind of a quick video. This is an easy one. I really like this knife. Here's probably my other most carried knife, but not necessarily budget, is the Spyderco Pair 3. That's the Maximate one. And here is the PM2. Paramilitary 2. So you can see, yeah, it's closer in size to the Pair 3. PM2 is quite big. It's a pretty big knife. So there's that. Here is a Hinderer. I just happen to have it. That's probably not a great knife to compare it to, but I just happen to have it out on the table. So there you go. That's the 3.5 skinny. Here's a good one to compare it with, the Bug Out. Probably similar in kind of scope. It's a little bit heavier, obviously, than the Bug Out, and the Bug Out is very lightweight. And here is the Mini Griptilian. A couple of Benchmades today, sitting down on the table. So it's a little bit bigger than the Mini Grip, a little bit smaller than the Bug Out. So that's kind of cool. Didn't even realize that going through this. It is a little bit smaller. So there you have it, some size comps. Overall, man, QSP, I really dig this. I use it, you can see that scratch. I didn't think it would show up on the camera. It's kind of tiny. But this beautiful satin finish, and this is a budget knife, guys. I know it's a little bit of an upgraded one. I'm not sure about the D2, if they get it to look this good. Most of the ones I've seen in D2 are coated, but not all of them. But I just loved that finish for what is a budget knife. Absolutely. I've used it a lot, scratched it up a lot. It stays dirty, it has tape on it all the time. This is a user for sure, even though it's slightly upgraded. I really think QSP is impressive. Now, I don't care for all of their designs. I'm not drawn to some of the other designs. I've picked them up at the shop at River's Edge and put them back down. But the Penguin instantly won me over. It's got a bit of a cult following, and when I played around with one at the shop, I could tell exactly why. This is a great knife. I think overall, Civivi has some cooler designs, some cooler, you know, some cooler stuff in a way. But the Penguin itself is just a home run in my book. You can't go wrong with this. The action is so smooth and fast. The utility of the blade, the fit and finish, it is kind of astounding to me that you can get this knife for $32. It's a no-brainer. If anybody I know of tells me I want to go buy a knife, I'm going to Walmart, I'm going to say no, no, don't do that. Go to River's Edge Cutlery, go online and buy a QSP Penguin. Like, this is my favorite budget knife currently. You know, that always could be subject to change in the future, but as far as a $30 knife, you can't go wrong with the QSP Penguin. It's so good. By far my most carried budget knife ever. I think I already said that. And the only other knife in my collection that I've carried as much over this past year has been the Pair 3. And I've carried that quite a bit as well. Yeah, those two have been seen the most pocket time out of all of my folding knives. Hey, we're right at the 10-minute mark, and that's all I have to say. Now, if you've hung with me till the end, I do want to say I'm probably going to do like a giveaway here pretty soon. Just reached over 200 followers. It's growing a little bit more than it was before, and I don't know exactly when, but this is one of my ideas of a giveaway. Not this knife. I'm keeping this knife forever. I love it. But a QSP Penguin would be quite a fun giveaway. So I'm thinking about doing that in the near future, maybe at 300 subscribers. I don't know for sure, but I'm just kicking that around in my head. I appreciate everybody for watching and hanging in there with me. I hope you have a great day, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. See you next time. Bye.